So, you've had a mole removed, and now you're probably wondering, what's next? The whole healing thing can feel like a bit of a mystery, but don't worry. We're going to break it all down and make it simple.
Right now, you're looking at that fresh bandage, and your mind is probably racing. What is actually going on under there? Is this little twinge I'm feeling normal? Is it healing okay? It's a super common feeling, so today we're going to pull back that curtain and show you exactly what's happening.
Think of this as your personal roadmap. Your healing process isn't some big secret, it's a journey. And we're gonna walk you through the entire map, turning that feeling of uncertainty into a clear, predictable path. You'll feel way more in control, I promise. Okay, before we get into the day-by-day, it really helps to understand the basic science. Your body is basically performing this incredible 4-step process to fix your skin. First, it stops the bleeding. Then, it sends in the cleanup crew, which is inflammation. After that, it gets to work rebuilding new tissue, and finally, it strengthens everything up. It's a pretty amazing natural process.
So, here's our timeline, just at a glance. We're gonna hit that super critical first day. Then the first week of real healing, the big turning point around week 2, and then the long haul, the final maturation that can take up to a year. Ready? Let's dive into day 1.
All right, let's get right into it. That first day, those initial 24 hours, they are absolutely, without a doubt, the most critical time for setting yourself up for a smooth recovery. In these first hours, you're gonna see a few things, and they're all totally normal. A little bit of light bleeding, maybe some clear fluid, that's expected. A bit of redness and swelling, also normal. Some mild tenderness, you bet. This is all just proof that your body's repair systems are fired up and on the job. So what's your role in all this? Super simple. Keep that bandage dry. Seriously, don't mess with it. And take it easy. No marathons or heavy lifting just yet. Rest up. Now, on the other hand, you gotta watch for a few red flags. If you see a lot of bleeding, feel really severe pain, or spike a fever, that's when you need to pick up the phone and call your doctor.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Board-certified plastic surgeon Dr. Kunal Jindal says it perfectly. That first day is when you have to be the most careful, because it sets the foundation for optimal healing. The takeaway here is really simple. Just listen to your doctor's instructions.
Okay, you made it through that first critical day. Now your body is really kicking into high gear. For the rest of this week, it is in full-on repair and rebuild mode. So, from day 2 to day 7, you're gonna see a scab form. Think of it like nature's very own perfect little bandage. The redness around the area will start to calm down, and you might start to feel an itch. I know, it's annoying, but that itch is actually a fantastic sign. It means new cells are growing and healing is happening right under that scab. Your job this week is all about gentle care. Clean the area just like your doctor showed you, use any ointments they gave you, and keep it out of the sun. But here's the golden rule, the most important thing. Do not pick the scab. I mean it. It's protecting all that delicate new skin underneath. And of course, keep an eye out for pain that's getting worse, any pus or red streaks. Those are signs to call the doc. Okay, you've sailed through week 1. Nice work. Now we're heading into week 2, and this is a huge turning point in your healing journey. This is where all that patience you've had starts to really pay off. Sometime around this week, that scab is gonna start to get loose, and then one day, it'll just fall off all on its own. And what's underneath? You'll see this fresh, new pink skin. It's a great moment. Any swelling should be pretty much gone by now. This is that big reveal we were talking about. Now that this brand new skin is out in the open, protecting it from the sun is more important than ever. This is also when your doctor might tell you to start using silicone scar sheets or gels. And please, I'm gonna say it again, even if that scab is just hanging on by a thread, let it fall off on its own. Don't force it, or you risk reopening the wound. So, the scab's gone, things are looking good, but we're not quite at the finish line. We are now entering the final and longest phase of this whole process. This is the final polish, and the name of the game here is patience. Over the next several months, even up to a year, you're gonna see slow and steady changes. That scar will gradually get flatter. The pinkish color will fade to a much lighter skin tone, and the texture will get smoother. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So just trust the process. Now here's a fascinating fact. Even when that scar looks and feels totally healed, that new patch of skin will only ever regain about 80% of the strength of your original skin. 80%! That's why it's so important to protect that area from cuts or scrapes, even long after you've forgotten all about the healing process. So while your body is doing all this amazing heavy lifting, you're not just a bystander here. You actually have a surprising amount of influence over the final result. Let's talk about what you can control. Now, your healing journey really started with the technique your doctor used. A shave excision, where they just skim the mole off the top, is the fastest to heal. A punch excision goes a little deeper and takes a bit longer, and a full surgical excision, the one that needs stitches, takes the longest. Each one just has a slightly different healing path and scar type. Of course, a bunch of other things play a part, right? Your age, your general health, even where the mole was, like your face heals faster than your leg. But look at that last one on the list, following your aftercare instructions. That is the single biggest factor that is 100% in your control, and it makes a massive difference. Healing from a mole removal isn't a mystery anymore, right? It's a predictable biological journey. You know the stages, you know what to do, what to watch for, and how you can actually help get the best result. You've got the map. Now you can take the journey with total confidence.